Welcome to LMU Community TV News. I'm Elizabeth Manning and thanks for joining us. Let's take a look at the stories we have for you today. An RV fire last Thursday sent two to the hospital. Sometime after 4 p.m., an RV was traveling northbound on Highway 25E when it began to have mechanical issues and pulled over at Hilltop Laundry. As the driver pulled over, the fire started and the driver attempted to put it out but was unsuccessful. Jeremy Myers of the Tazewell Police Department was first on the scene and he attempted to put it out but was unsuccessful. The area had to be evacuated and traffic was stopped. The driver of the RV, whose identity was not released, was taken to Vanderbilt for burns sustained during the fire, and TNT Fire Department Chief Josh Miracle was treated for heat exhaustion on the scene. A body was found last week in the Red Hill community and questions are still being asked. 46-year-old Dan Lawrence Rice was found dead in his car on Earls Hollow Road. Rice's body has been sent to the University of Tennessee for autopsy. While the results have been released, Sheriff David Ray said the body has been there for a couple of days or more. Earls Hollow is also the location of a shooting back on July 11th that saw one go to the hospital and no arrests made. No known connection between the two stories has been made, but the investigation into both stories is still ongoing. A wreck on Highway 25E in Grainger County results in fatality. Thursday afternoon, just after 3 p.m., a 2007 Chevrolet 2500 driven by 59-year-old Thomas Rogers was traveling southbound when 27-year-old Ryan Carter failed to yield as he was coming off Highway 131. Carter's 2017 Ford Fusion collided with Rogers' Chevrolet and then skidded off the left side of the road, while Rogers' car skidded off the right side of the road. At least one emergency airlift was called in. Carter died as a result of his injuries, while Rogers suffered several injuries. Drugs and alcohol are not suspected to be factors in the wreck. A police chase in Barbourville, Kentucky ends with a police shooting. Saturday afternoon, Barbourville Police as well as Knox County Sheriff's Department were in high-speed pursuit of a silver Ford Mustang when he failed to stop once police turned their lights on. The chase ended near the Rite Aid in Barbourville when 29-year-old Brandon Moses got out of the car, put his hands behind his back, and threatened to harm the officers. When he did not respond to the officer's command, he was shot. Moses was flown to the University of Tennessee Medical Center where he is listed in serious condition. Kentucky State Police are investigating the incident. A final tribute will be coming for a young woman who is forever known as Mountain Jane Doe. She was found stabbed to death in 1969 near Little Shepherd Trail on Pine Mountain. She was buried on a hill outside of Harlan, Kentucky, and the locals tended to her grave and gave her the nickname. After 47 years, the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System exhumed her body for DNA testing. She was later identified as Sonia K. Blair Adams in September of 2016. She will be given her final tribute on July 29th with a visitation and memorial service on Mount Pleasant Funeral Home in Harlan beginning at 4 p.m. A memorial concert will be held at the Harlan County Courthouse Gazebo at 7 p.m. with music from Ruby Friedman and Cumberland River. Now coming up after the break, we will take a look at your community calendar of events. That's when we return to LMU Community TV News.
What do we know about learning? It takes place beyond the pages of a book. We learn by exploring, by trying new things, by connecting, by sharing. We learn by taking chances and dreaming big. At Lincoln Memorial University, learning is beyond the books. It's everywhere.
Guess what? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. You see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic. So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah. Bro?
Is there something wrong with this food? Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. That was good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit SaveTheFood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
I love taking care of my mom. It wasn't easy at first. She learned how to better communicate her needs.
And you learned how to not ignore yours.
I discovered how to make healthier meals.
And I discovered how much I enjoyed them.
Becoming a caregiver is a learning experience for everyone. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
Welcome back. Now let's take a look at your community calendar of events coming up over the next couple of weeks. UK Cooperative Extension Service will present a food preservation workshop on July 26 at 10 a.m. at the Knox County Extension Office. The cost of the workshop is $10 and will cover lunch and the materials. There is a limit of 10 spots, so to reserve your spot, call 606-337-2376. The Bell County Extension Office is hosting a Plated Up cooking class on July 27th at 1 p.m. at the Extension Office. The students will be making grilled sweet potatoes. For more information or to register, call 606-337-2376. Indian Creek Baptist Church is hosting a 5th Sunday singing on July 30th at 10:30 a.m. featuring the Botts family of La Follette, Tennessee, and others. Lunch will be after the service. Everyone is welcome. The Bell County Extension Office is holding a DIY Mechanics 101 class on August 3rd at 10 a.m. The class will be located at the Bell County Bus Garage. The students will learn how to change their own tire and oil as well as doing a full vehicle inspection. For more information or to register, call 606-337-2376. Wright Fork School Center will be hosting their open house on August 3rd from 4 to 6 p.m. Students and parents will be able to meet the staff and pick up schedules and bus routes. There will be refreshments, inflatables, and local agency information. Middlesboro's 3rd Annual Wing Fling Festival will be August 5th from 2 to 6 p.m. in downtown Middlesboro on Cumberland Avenue. For more information, you can visit the Facebook page at www.facebook.com/wingflingmboro. Vet Serving Vets' 2nd Annual Freedom Run will be August 5th at the city parking lot in Middlesboro during the Wing Fling Festival. There will be live music, door prizes, and vendors. Registration begins at 10 a.m. and the rides will begin at noon. The cost per rider is $10 and all proceeds will benefit Vet Serving Vets. The Harrogate Book Station will host a yard sale on August 5th starting at 8 a.m. at 310 Bristol Road. Middlesboro Pizza Hut will be sponsoring Eat for Pete on August 7th from 5 to 8 p.m. The wait staff will be members of Friends of the Bell County Animal Shelter, and the proceeds and all tips will go to the FOS Pet Food Program for dogs and cats. A flyer must be presented to the Pizza Hut cashier when paying the bill. That's a look at the LMU Community TV calendar, but stay with us. It's coming up after the break. Brandon Burke will let you know about high school football previews and more in sports here on LMU Community TV News.
So we were walking to school.
I started thinking about lunch. Mom packed me turkey and cheese.
She's
I really
smart.
want cheese pizza.
Sometimes her mind wanders.
We should have a sleepover.
I remember saying, Laura?
I think I heard Mom say something.
The sign says don't walk.
Sometimes it's so overwhelming.
I really hope she doesn't have another bad day.
I really hope I don't have another bad day at school today.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. Go to understood.org, a free online resource with support and tools to help your child thrive.
Here we go. We're gonna go out there in the rain. It's gonna get wet. All right, here we go. Go, bro! Okay, quick. Oh yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah. We're getting so wet.
Welcome back. As LMU Community TV Sports continues our preseason coverage of the upcoming 2017 high school football campaign, the next team in the region to have the spotlight is the Patriots of Union County. As we approach the 2017 regular season, there have been struggling times in Maynardville, Tennessee. The Patriots concluded the 2016 campaign in a dreadful position, the holders of an abysmal 27-game losing streak dating back to 2014. The last time Union County posted a W in the victory column, you will have to flash back to September the 12th of 2014, a 21-14 triumph over the Claiborne Bulldogs. And since that point, the Patriots recorded an 0-10 overall record in 2015 and would follow that up with their second consecutive winless season in 2016, posting an 0-11 final record. A 48-6 defeat at the hands of Granger on the road would kick off last season's losing ways, followed by back-to-back home losses versus Claiborne 46-0 and Carter by the score of 47-8. Union County traveled to Halls, where they would take a 50-6 defeat, and would come up short in 2 more home outings against Anderson County 62-0 and Scott 52-8. Road losses to Knox Central by the score of 58-0 and another shutout blowout at the hands of Austin East 70-0 led the Patriots to drop their remaining 2 regular season contests in 2016, defeats against Fulton 62-6 and Knoxville Catholic 34-0. Union County would take part in a special Character Bowl following the regular season's conclusion as the Patriots took their 27th loss in a row after falling to Sunbright by the score of 36-26 in a contest that took place at Grace Christian in Knoxville, Tennessee. Union County was outscored by a total of 565-60 in their 11 losses in 2016, while not being able to score any points in 5 of those meetings. In fact, the Patriots only managed to record double digits in 1 contest, their final outing of 2016, when they posted 26 points. With a major rebuilding job in the process, new head coach Larry Kerr will look to start fresh in 2017 as Union County looks to turn things around on the opening Friday of the regular season, a road matchup against Cumberland Gap on August the 18th. The Patriots will have their home opener the following week versus Cosby before returning to the road for their next 2 meetings at Greenville and Claiborne. Sullivan East and Hancock County will then travel to Maynardville for consecutive homestands for Union County as the Patriots return to the road on September the 29th for a matchup with Sullivan North. The final 2 home meetings of 2017 in Maynardville will see the Patriots face off against Elizabethton and Sullivan Central before concluding the regular season on October 27th at home versus Granger. By the end of the 2017 campaign, the Patriots will have attempted to put an end to their stunning losing slide and will look to grab some W's along the way. The Tennessee Smokies resting up on this Monday following a 5-game road series against the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp will resume play in Kodak on Tuesday as the Montgomery Biscuits travel to the Smokies Stadium for more Southern League North play. The 5-game road set in Jacksonville that began on Wednesday would see both the Smokies and the Jumbo Shrimp trade victories near the start of the series. Tennessee entered the meeting having emerged as the victors in their previous 2 series, both at home versus the Biscuits of Montgomery and the Mobile Bay Bears. Aiming for their 3rd consecutive series W, this time in front of a hostile environment, the Smokies got off to a rocky start in Game 1 against Jacksonville, taking a 10-6 defeat and falling into an early 1-0 game deficit. Tennessee bounced back emphatically the following day in Game 2, however, going on a scoring rampage nearing the contest end to come away with a convincing 9-3 triumph, evening up the series at 1-all. Game 3 on Friday would see the closest outing of the 5-game set thus far between the Smokies and the Jumbo Shrimp, and with the series all knotted up, Jacksonville reclaimed their lead, besting Tennessee by the score of 3-2 in front of their home crowd. The Jumbo Shrimp grabbed a 2-0 advantage after posting 2 scores in the 3rd and 5th innings before the Smokies got on the board in the 7th to trim the deficit down to 1. After suddenly tying the game up at 2-all in the top of the 9th, the effects of a sacrifice fly, the pressure then shifted over to the hometown club as Jacksonville's lead had evaporated. With Tennessee needing to play some top-notch defense and force the Game 3 into extra innings, the Jumbo Shrimp responded, scoring a walk-off run in the 9th inning to grasp the home W and take a 2-1 series advantage. The scheduled Game 4 on Saturday was momentarily postponed due to the weather in Florida, and so the makeup of that contest plus Game 5 would be held in doubleheader fashion on Sunday. 1 game removed from their crushing defeat only 48 hours earlier, the Smokies answered yet again on the road, posting a 2-0 victory in Game 4, evening up the series for the 2nd time thanks to the lone 2 scores on the afternoon coming in the top of the final period. The pressure was once again mounted on the Jumbo Shrimp to come through in the bottom of the 9th. However, on this occasion, Tennessee would not be denied, and Jacksonville was effectively held scoreless on the day, sending the final Game 5 in the series to a heated conclusion later on in the evening. In a meeting that only stretched to 7 innings due to the consequence of competing in 2 games in 1 day, it would be the hometown favorite of Jacksonville to walk away with the victory in the contest and in the series, sending the Smokies back to Kodak with a 3-1 loss. Tennessee was faced with the daunting task of attempting to come back from a 3-0 deficit entering the 6th inning of play, the Jumbo Shrimp's work already done on the evening. Although the Smokies were able to amass 1 run in the 6th period, that would be all she wrote from Jacksonville as Tennessee's mini-series streak has now come to an end with the 3-1 defeat. Tennessee will aim to get things back on track this coming Tuesday when the Montgomery Biscuits enter Smoky Stadium for the opening pitch in Game 1 at 7 p.m. All matchups in the 5-game series will have a 7 o'clock start time all the way through Saturday, as Tennessee and Montgomery currently hold the exact same overall record of 17-13, 6 games behind the Chattanooga Lookouts for the first-place spot in the Southern League North standings. To find out who gains the early advantage in the series and to see if Tennessee can bounce back at home to challenge for that divisional lead, you can visit www.smokiesbaseball.com. The 2017 NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series continued on Sunday as drivers participated in the Brantley Gilbert Big Machine Brickyard 400 from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Indiana. On this big stage, a surprising finish took place 1 week after Denny Hamlin emerged victorious the previous week in New Hampshire, as it was the number 5 vehicle of Casey Kane that crossed the checkered flag first, putting a sudden end to Kane's 102-race winless streak, the driver's first triumph of the 2017 Cup Series. Trailing behind Kane in the final standings was Brad Keselowski, Ryan Newman, Joey Logano, and Matt Kenseth to round out the top 5, while Kevin Harvick, Daniel Suarez, Matt DiBenedetto, Chris Buescher, and A.J. Allmendinger concluded the top 10. Following Kane's career-boosting triumph in Indianapolis, the chase for the Cup standings now see Martin Truex Jr. as the leader, trailed by Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to finish up the top 5. The Monster Energy Cup Series will continue next Sunday, July the 30th at the Pocono Raceway for the Overton's 400. And that is all for sports over the weekend, but stay tuned as more LMU Community TV news is coming up right after this.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
One in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Thanks for watching LMU Community TV News. I'm Elizabeth Manning, and have a great evening.